Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV and I'm Tanish Punjabi, and right now I'm standing on the road that leads to the Ram Mandir entrance. The Ram Mandir, which is an engineering marvel, but it is made completely without iron rods and pillars. But what made this possible? How was it actually made? To talk about that, I have with me the Batman and Robin of this engineering marvel, the Ram Temple, which will see the Pran Pratishtha on 22nd of January. I have with me Mr. M.V. Satish. I have with me Mr. Vinod Kumar Mehta. Mr. M.V. Satish is the whole-time director of L&T, and Mr. Vinod Kumar Mehta is the project director. And I have with me their team as well, who made this engineering marvel possible. Mr. Satish, straight first to you. What was the first first gathering of the place? What was the land like? What was the structure like? What did you have in mind? How are you going to achieve this mammoth task?
Actually, what we had in place was, a lot of things were there, and many things, wells, so many other things and all was lying. The biggest thing was actually when we started excavation, what we found was actually a river bed. The river Saryu very close to the temple. So that's what we found, and we found the soil actually was not fit to actually take this foundation load and all. So then, in discussions with the CBRI, IIT Madras, TCE, the trust, and other land people, and also we decided to go for a thing called roller compacted concrete.
Roller compacted?
Concrete.
Concrete, yeah.
It's really not a concrete, it's actually you can call it roller compacted fill per se, where we use mostly the aggregates and it is compacted in layers.
Okay.
So that is totally about 12 meters in depth. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's what we did, the roller compacted concrete. So it took a lot of time to come to this situation also, because nobody wanted to use any concrete in the foundation. Okay. Initially we thought we'll use the diaphragm wall, the piles and all, but then we felt for this temple, considering that the life is more than 1,000 years, we should go for something which will stand the test of time. So we went for this foundation.
Okay. I have also with me the project director, Mr. Vinod here. How many workers were actually, working day and night for this project, and what were the key challenges that were faced?
Now this project is really challenging project. Since inception, when we taken over, we have seen this the ground was not fit for any big construction, and then we did the geo investigation and did the 120-meter deep boreholes there, and found out that open foundation should be the right way dealing with this, and that is why we have excavated a massive excavation in the tune of 2 lakh cubic meters.
2 lakh ton of cubic meters of excavation
we have done, yes, and which has been refilled with the engineered fill in the form of RCC, roller compacted concrete mechanism, in a different layer of 54 layers, 1 feet each layer, and then after compaction it become 250 mm. So like this, we have got the compaction factor more than 98%, and create an artificial rock. Okay, so it become a very massive foundation, so that this temple can withstand more than 1,000 years, which was the design life. We decided to go with this thing.
And I've heard there are some sensors also installed in the foundation.
Yeah, no. What we have done is that after the fill is done, we have put a 1.5 meters PCC. Okay. It doesn't have any reinforcement and all, and we have put sensors there to actually we can understand if there is any differential settlement. Okay. So that can be monitored in the lifelong. So I think that is something which is done technologically. Okay. Actually, this whole building, you can call it, very, very old. We have used all the kinds of, the Indian skills, the ancient technology, the ancient skills we have, our artisans, like the Bansi Purple Bubble, the sculpting. But it is also technologically, we use everything. We have used the robotics, we have used the CNC machines.
Robotics, if you would just like to tell us about robotics, what kind of technology, for the common people to understand that it went through a, this ancient mix, the temple with technology. This temple has been built with technology. So if you could just tell us a little bit about
now this is the first temple in history which is designed for seismic load. Okay, so we did complete heat modeling for this. And did the column jacketing. Okay, number of columns we increase the shear walls there, so that it can withstand any earthquake impact on the temple without any harm to the structure there. And now this you are asking the robotics, no? So nowadays the CNC machines is coming with a 5 axis, 6 axis, so which can be carved stone in all 3D models there, and 3D access there. So like this we can get the best of best quality and very fast, and that is why you can see this historic temple is ready in just 18 months time there.
Sir, everybody is talking about Lord Ram's idol and its height being 51 inches. Yes. And the reason being that on the day of Ram Navami, a sun ray will fall directly on the forehead of the idol. That's the big talk about. How was this, if we look at it from an engineering perspective, how was this designed and made? If you could just...
No, I think the 4 feet 11 inches is done, the 51 inches is basically so that, people can have the right view. Okay. It is not just to get, on the Ram's forehead on the Ram Navami day. It is designed in such a way when people walk in that, so they'll be able to see. Okay. So with all the foundations and with other murtis coming below and all, it was seen that 4 feet, 51 inches, 4 feet, 4 feet actually 3 inches, So I think that was what was felt was the right height actually.
So, but
technology you are asking this thing. So this is again a light reflection. Okay, technology. So sun rays we have taken from roof, which has been transmitted to the down, and then with the reflection technology, it has been taken in the center of Centurium and coming to the forehead of the Rama.
From the rooftop, it's reflected to the Sanctum Centurium. From the rooftop, it is reflected.
From the rooftop, it will come. It will, flow through, something like a pipe and all. So and then it gets reflected. Actually, it's all actually done with, guys like Indian Institute of Astrophysics and all. So they were all involved. And with that, it's very, very scientific. But you must also appreciate our forefathers. There are many temples like the Sun Temple of Konark and all, where you get it on the thing. Those days, this technology, this much of things, computers were not available. So I think we must appreciate our forefathers who did this whole thing. I'm really proud of our architecture and the kind of engineering that we had earlier.
If we talk about the material that the whole pillars and the whole Ram Mandir structure that has been built, the stones, what is different in that?
That I'll tell you. This first of all, since the design life is 1,000 years, so we cannot use any material whose life is less than 1,000 years. So now we have chosen here, stone, its life is enormous. Okay, so we have not used any steel. Steel life is less than 100 years. We have not used cement concrete, about the ground level. So over a period of time, it should not disintegrate. So only stones we have used, and those also selection of stone is based on the application. Like plinth building or built up of plinth, we have used granite stone, which is sourced from Bangalore. So massive sizes, 5 feet by 2.5 feet by 3 feet, such 27,000 blocks we have laid below the temple and built up the plinth level 21 feet high. Since we start this temple construction, that means we reach to ground level, and then all carved stones are there. So that is the sandstone sourced from Rajasthan, Bharatpur district, and that is a very beautiful pink stone called Bansi Parpur stone. Good for engineering properties and as well as for carving. So fine grains. So that is why you can see the beautiful carving is there.
As we talk about the temple, sir, the ground floor is ready of the temple, but it's going to be, the temple construction is not yet complete. By the end of 2024, it is being said, it will be done, 2024 or 2025. What next from now? How will the next steps take place? What next from now?
See, we are already done. Actually, the ground floor is ready. Even the first floor is completed, ready. The second floor is in progress. What is also is in progress is the the shikar, the mandaps and all. We'll actually do the final things need to be done. And what will take time up to 2024 is the parkota. The parkota actually has got almost 1.5 times the Bansi Paharpur stones and all, and there are going to be 7 temples which are going to come in the parkota. That will all take 2024. 2024. Okay, first quarter of, let's say, 2025 or so.
And if I talk about the manpower involved, how it's going to be like from here.
Now you have seen this in the peak manpower. We reach up to 4,000 numbers on site there. Apart from the public which we employed in the factory area, mine area, so they are around 1,500 to 2,000 numbers. So much of manpower we employed, and that is why today we are in this situation that we can open this temple today. And further also we did meticulous planning. We will see in such a way that pilgrim can perform the darshan in ground floor, and in parallel we can do the balance work there.
Okay. I have other team members also. Sir, you are the...
I am looking after IT and HR here.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
looking after IT and HR here. So how was the coordination like, since you're looking after IT and HR? What did you see in a person? How was the employment for this structure, like for making this structure? How was the skill hired?
So we have multiple skills person. Everyone is, every department is here. Everyone is having their own responsibility, and they are doing it very smoothly. Everything is going very well, and people are so engaged that they are giving their 100%. And in this way, we are completing. You can see that we have completed this first floor, and we are going to hand over this project.
I was actually talking to you, sir, and you told me that you saw this site like when there was nothing here.
Yeah, I am the first person from L&T. I came and reached here in 26 May 2020. And that
What was it like as a common person to
as
see?
a common person, Ayodhya is like
The site.
site. Nothing is there. Only that tent also not there. Only what do you say? Cutting and road cutting, all this is going on there at that time.
Okay.
So that time we reached at on May 2020.
Okay.
And from there, now you can see in 3 years we built.
Last words from you, sir, regarding.
See, only one thing you didn't ask.
Yeah.
This statue,
Yeah.
Ram statue, was done by us actually. We erected it on the place actually.
Amazing.
It is 51 inches tall, as you know. So then we decided how to do this. So what we felt, it is like Ram Lala. So we brought him in a cradle.
Okay.
It was actually a cradle with which we shifted.
Okay.
And we shifted. Then to lift anything, you need to actually hold. The strongest portion is, like you hold a baby like this.
Yeah.
So we decided we had those belts and all, which will not damage the stone and everything. So with that we lifted. And we moved this. We actually we shifted it from, the Karusek, what is that? Karsek Puram and all, and then we brought it to the site.
It was kept where it has been fabricated.
Yeah.
Yes.
And from there we erected with a crane and we brought it down. Later on we all pulled it through rollers.
Okay.
Rollers which can go straight, which can take a lift, all that. And we completely erected it, and it was done to almost millimeter accuracy. Of course, there were the architects, everybody, he decided and all. So, because we had done some of the very difficult statues in India. So we felt that we should get an opportunity to do this Ram statue. So we did this.
Thank you so much, sir. So this was the team of that made this engineering marvel possible. Right now I'm standing at the Ram Mandir entrance. This road leads to Ram Mandir. It has been blocked as of now. I would just like to also show you the beautiful flower decorations, the beautiful flower decorations that have been put here, and also the grand Pran Pratishtha ceremony is tomorrow. With camera person Virendra Kumar Saini, Tanish Punjabi for NDTV.